It looks like microcap stocks are making a huge comeback after Trump's victory. This is amazing for us microcap stock players. So much opportunity for us to make some money in the market now. And what's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Stock Sales channel. And today I'm going to be breaking down today's top microcap gainers, also some ones from previously in the week that have been making just absolutely crazy moves. Some of these stocks have been beaten down over the course of this week, but now today they're up, making crazy comebacks, absolutely crushing the shorts, bringing in that nice massive volume that could possibly ignite the small cap market. So guys, if you're brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button because I make videos just like this daily where I cover the top microcap movers and I cover the latest breaking news in the stock market, giving you all that good analysis. And guys, please hit that like button if you enjoy this video. But without further ado, let's get right into these massive movers. And guys, the first ticker we're going to be talking about today is FOXO. This one made a huge move earlier in the week. I know a lot of you guys caught that one. That one went from 14 cents to 95 cents in one day, absolutely decimating the shorts. Longs made a ton of money as that one just kept churning and churning up. A super low market cap, guys. Now that one, after it went up, after it had that massive spike from 14 cents to 95, it dropped back down to only around 35 cents as shorts came in and absolutely smoked it. Now, what happened was after the shorts came in, everyone thought that this one was done. However, it wasn't done because the buyers came rushing back in just the next day to send this back up from 30 cents to 90, making this one of the biggest movers today. And I want to show you the chart, but before I get into that, this one is really propelling other tickers that I'm talking about today because that gave a lot of these other small caps that had early runs in this week that they're kind of following the same pattern when they made huge moves and got knocked down, and now they're just making huge moves once again just later in the week, just a few days after the initial run up. So this is really awesome to see as the volume flows in. But let's get into the chart of FOXO and look at the volume here, guys. Look at how fast this one is trading. This one is moving super fast, trading almost 700 million shares of volume, and it's not even 1:30 in the afternoon yet. I mean, this is crazy. But let's take a look here. Just the other day on the 5th, this one had a move. It went from 14 cents to over $1. I mean, look at this. This is so crazy with this huge volume. And then, like I said, these traders, they were churning it up and up, and the shorts were just having a tug of war with the longs. That's why it had this huge spike up over $1, hitting $1.05 on the 6th, coming down, sitting at the 35-cent price point. And then today it made a huge move back up as the shorts were rushing to cover. This is just insane. And this stock is still continuing right now, continuing as we speak to absolutely crush the shorts. Look at every tick. Every tick is just moving absolutely rapidly, as it's one of those stocks where the share price is cheap enough that people feel as though they can grab a ton of shares for a cheap price. So that's just crazy to see with the volume. Now up over 100% today. This is certainly starting to seem like back in the old days when these stocks were absolutely rocketing out of nowhere. They didn't even need any news, just a decent story with a heavily shorted stock with a small float, and it would absolutely run. So stocks like these are really cool to see that they're happening again. And if we come here on the day chart by the minute, we can see that these shorts are just getting crushed. Right here, it hit 95 cents. Opening at just like around 50 cents. So a 100% mover on this stock, getting shorted a little bit, people taking profit around the $1 range. Remember, it hit just over $1 the other day. So people feel that there is certainly some resistance at that $1 price point, people taking profit. But now this stock is coming back. It's rocketing. It's at 100% gain right now. Who knows where this is going to go, guys, especially it's Friday going into the weekend. So this is a crazy one, but let's move on to the next stock. And guys, how about DJT and DJT WW? Trump's stock is making a really nice recovery today after a really bad day yesterday. I know most of you guys probably saw that video, but this is making a really nice recovery because Trump tweeted out or he posted on Truth Social that he has no plans to sell any of his stock that was given to him when this company went public. So that is huge. I know there was a lot of speculation that Trump would begin to start selling his stock as soon as the election was over, which would drive the price lower, but a really good sign that he is reaffirming that he will not be selling any of his stock for their foreseeable future. Also, the news with this stock is that Trump, in that same Truth Social post, basically threatening the short sellers, telling them whoever's spreading this false information, most likely short sellers, he's going to direct whoever he needs to go after these short sellers. So that's crazy for this stock. If we see some of the other ones, some of the other historical, some of the more smaller cap stocks, when the CEOs threatened that they're going to go after the short sellers, we've seen that these stocks just absolutely explode. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. Those are just CEOs of companies. Now the actual president who oversees the SEC is telling people that, well, the short sellers are possibly going to be dealt with. So this stock is going to certainly be one to watch. And here's the warrants on the stock, also making a really nice move, up 18.5% today. So let's keep watching that stock for sure. And back to the micro caps, where we have a super low float stock, a stock sitting at a market cap of just over $2 million. This one making a huge move, a 40% move today. Now, this is an interesting one because today is the first day that it's really moving up. Now, in August, this stock had a huge short squeeze going to 80 cents from a low of just under 30 cents. So that was pretty big before being beaten down, continued to be beaten down by the short sellers, going to 22 cents. So at such a super low float, the volume is at 262 million shares today, but with such a super low float, this is one that's going to be very interesting to watch because it's so heavily shorted. But another micro cap stock that's just making a pretty big move. Going to be interesting to see if that one can make a continuation on such a small market cap. And continuing to our last stock that I'm going to cover today, which is WBUY, 11 cent stock earlier in the week. This one making a move similar to FOXO, going from 11 cents, hitting a high of over 50 cents this week before, getting shorted again, getting dropped back down as people take profit to 20 cents, but making a really nice recovery here, now sitting at 30 cents. Pretty respectable to make that big of a move, then come down and be able to sit higher than where you were. A lot of these times, these stocks just get shorted into oblivion and ends up lower than where they started. But this one and FOXO are making big moves again, showing that the shorts are being burnt once again as the longs win the battle for today. Now, guys, if you enjoyed that video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and let me know what stock are you watching. What's your top watch going into next week? Guys, keep it right here on the Stock Sales channel, and I will catch you on the next video.